Hello, my name is Megan Cook and I attend Deeper Waters FMC. And I would just like to share my testimony with you. I grew up in a Christian home. My parents both believed in God, took me to church every Sunday, every Wednesday. We did Bible quizzing through the Nazarene Church. We memorized scripture. We prayed together. We did family devotionals. My village that helped raise me, they were all believed in the Lord and they encouraged me and did the same. And it wasn't probably until my junior year where I really started to fully grasp some of the concepts that had been taught to me my whole life. And I started to allow God to come in and just make changes in my heart and just live out what I knew the truth and how I should live was. And in the end of my senior year, I went to teen camp for the last time. And I remember sitting in the tabernacle, just asking God, who do I have? Who do I have? I don't have anybody. Who do I have? And he said, you have me. I will never leave you nor forsake you. And I can say I so clearly heard his voice that day. And that's a promise that I've held on to. In 2013 timeframe, I felt that I was being called to ministry and I needed to take classes. But I knew classes meant pastoral ministry, and I didn't really have a burning desire to be a pastor. So I talked to a pastor at our church, and it never really went very far. So I thought, okay, maybe I just misunderstood God. He wasn't really calling me to that, and I just let it go. In 2019, I met with Pastor Adam, and we were just talking about the vine between my dad and him and my husband and I, just learning more about it. And I just happened to let him know, I just feel like God's calling me to this and that I should take classes. And then again, I just let it go. In 2020, him and Brenda came to our house to talk to me and my husband. And he just mentioned something like, hey, talking to somebody this week, and I think you could take classes just to try it out. And again, I just kind of let it go for a while. And I just felt like this really strong urge that I had to do this. Like I couldn't walk away from it. This is truly what God was calling me to. And I just needed to trust him and walk by faith. So I sent him a message and said, okay, how do we go about this? And it ended up classes were the next month. So that's how I started my classes. In August of 2021, I became an LMC at our church. And I've prayed about where God's leading me throughout this journey, and I just feel him saying it's going to look different in the seasons of your life. And so I don't know where this journey is going to take me. I don't know what it's going to look like. I wish I could sit here and tell you I have all the answers, and this is exactly what I'm working towards. But right now I'm just walking by faith. I'm just walking where God's leading, and I do feel the leading to continue on this path and to continue the classes and to learn as much as I can about ministry and different types of ministry, because it's going to change throughout my life. Whether that's kids, teens, assistant pastor, senior pastor, I don't know the answer to that. Right now I am the director of Black Hills Children's Camp. This is my second year doing that. And it is a lot of fun to spend the week with these kids and just teach them about the love of the Lord. And I know no matter what this journey looks like or where it takes me or where God calls me, that promise sitting in the tabernacle that he spoke to me, I will never leave you nor forsake you, that's still going to hold true.